Outdoors Bound on WFXR News. Brought to you by these sponsors.
We are headed outdoors bound this morning. Well, a number of cities, towns, and counties across Virginia have adopted urban archery deer season to deal with growing deer populations and the problems those animals sometimes bring.
As WFXR's George Noliff reports, Salem is the latest to adopt archery hunting as a way to control the deer numbers.
You will soon be able to use a bow and arrow to hunt deer within the Salem city limits. Salem City Council has approved an ordinance to allow bow hunting for deer as a way to help control their numbers.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch.
So now that the city of Salem's legalized bow hunting for deer within city limits, does that mean you can just grab a bow and start shooting deer off the back porch? Nah, still state and local restrictions involved. But even with those rules in place, a lot of folks think this deer hunting within Salem city limits is a good idea.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. I mean, obviously I know a lot of my neighbors have had like their vegetables destroyed, gardens destroyed, so it makes a lot of sense to me that they would, try and get those numbers down a little bit.
Salem's now going to join a number of other local jurisdictions like Lynchburg, Roanoke County, Wytheville, Bedford, and Blacksburg that have approved an urban archery deer season as a way to control deer numbers and provide additional hunting opportunities.
How y'all doing, folks? Regulations for urban archery season are different from place to place. They can be pretty restrictive, like no hunting near schools or churches or things like that. So just to be sure, check with the local government where you're hunting to make sure you're within the rules if you decide to take advantage of the urban archery season. And you can also reach out to the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources for more guidance in that area as well.
And George, you were even just telling me a little bit of the damage that deer can do to a specific population.
Yeah, and we're talking about white-tailed deer. That's what we have in our region. They're natives, and we've done such a good job of conservation that their numbers have skyrocketed. Yeah, I mean, you can't, they're everywhere. They're in my backyard. Well, they got to eat. We all got to eat, right? But they got to eat. And being so close to people, they will go after whatever's easy. We're talking farm crops. We're talking plants around your house. We're talking your garden. And so get this, the cost nationwide yearly of just that kind of damage, $250 million. We haven't even started talking about deer vehicle collisions yet.
Yeah.
Right.
And I checked into that too. Here in Virginia, the average repair cost if your car or truck hits a deer, $4,800. Yeah, so keeping them under control saves us some money, but it also helps them to thrive as well.
Yeah.
If their numbers are where they should be, they do really well, and we get to see them and hunt them if you want to do that.
Yeah, very true, George. All right, George Noliff with our Outdoors Bound team, thanks so much for joining us this morning.